Welcome, everybody. It's not going to be a long one today. It's going to be a short one. Um, mm, yeah, straighten up the lipstick, Mary. So, welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me. My name is Mary Jane Tracy, psychic medium, spiritual love of life coach, the Guru Mama. Just coming to you with the 411 and the cray cray of the world today. Yeah. Um, it is. I was looking at everything that's going on right now, and it is just crazy. Just crazy. The moon has gone into Aquarius, passed over Pluto, and you can feel it. It's just this nuttiness, and Pluto's just getting deeper before it goes into um, Aquarius over the next um, what is it, 8 days, 8, 9, 10, yeah, 8 days. Pluto will go into Aquarius. Now, if you think this is crazy and all the uprising that you are seeing, I mean, this is where you're seeing Poland uprising, you're seeing Germany uprising. There is a convoy going to Ottawa, some convoy going to Ottawa. I've seen that. So there is this, Aquarian uprising energy that's there. So there's uprising. People are uprising. It's sloppy. Um, the United States and UK joined forces. I mean, they're probably not the only ones. Canada's probably there too, like a dirty shirt, and so is the other countries, Australia and such. And they did night strikes. Now, when you're doing night strikes, that means that it's quite it's intense. It's intense. It's a military op that's going on, and it's. I mean, the amount that I think what is it, 6 missiles and about I can't remember how many drones, but anyways, that they shot down. So it's all on, baby. It's all on. This is just the intensity is just going to get more intense. And, everything that I've been trying to warn people, it's starting to come in. And with the astrology with it, I mean, if we go back to 1777, let's go back. Come on. Come on into my DeLorean. We are going to go back in time in the DeLorean. Get the flux going, put the date in. We're going back to 1777 or 1778. That's where Pluto went from Capricorn to Aquarius, back into Capricorn, and then into Aquarius. The same thing it's doing now. And I mean, this is like the height. This is where you saw, the French starting to join the United States. You saw different alliances being formed, alliances that you didn't even think would be being formed. And that's what we're going to be witnessing too. We're going to be witnessing alliances that are going to be formed that we didn't even think would come together. Different countries, making these alliances. And people are at a point where they're tired of all the bullshit. They're tired of all the crap. So they are uprising. One thing to keep, a watch on this weekend is Taiwan. I can't even say that. Taiwanese having the election this weekend. So, is it fine outside? Did you freeze your numbnuts off? No, you didn't freeze the numbnuts off. Steve just came in from outside. Oh, good thing we went out there to start it. So I have to find the electrical cord. I'm having a conversation with my husband as I'm having a conversation with you. It's where that election is really going to be a turning point too, because of what China believes. China believes this is one of their provinces, basically. They're one of theirs. And the Taiwanese believe that they're independent from China. So Charlene says hello. Hi, Charlene.
It's cold today, girl.
It's cold today, girl, he says to you.
Yeah.
So that that is another thing that's going to be coming up. And it's really, I feel I mean, Mercury will be going into Capricorn soon, and that's going to bring us a little bit more stability, a little bit more information is going to be unfolded with all of this. What does that mean to all of us? Well, this is all on, it's minus 49 there. Like, what the fuck's minus? Like, I think they should just stop reporting how cold it is after, I think, like minus 25 or minus 30. Yeah, minus 30. Everything is just, they just say it's cold. It's just fucking cold. Don't go outside. It's fucking cold. So this is, the sloppiness that's going to be happening. You're going to be feeling a lot. Now, this is when things are at, the beginning of a sign or at the end of a sign. The degrees are very powerful. They're very powerful, and they influx not only you, but the world around you. You will be feeling overwhelmed. You'll be finding, yesterday I had to unload a bunch of stuff off my computer because this Bing SP got onto my computer. Wasn't onto another part of the computer, but it was on this other part. Anyways, so I ended up having to just take things off and then reload it all up and do that. And that was like, oh, fuck. The other thing, too, is I don't have a phone right now. So if anybody's been trying to call me, sorry, you can't call me right now. You could possibly, you could text me maybe if you have an iPhone, or you could get a hold of me through Facebook and Instagram. And that came, that scenario just happened when somebody, a company put the money through too soon in my account, and I have everything organized, but that just threw my whole New Year's upside down. I mean, it just made things just go topsy-turvy. I don't know, I think we've all had that where they decide to put it through something early, and then that just, it's like a snowball effect. Good analogy. Snowball effect, and the snowball just got really, really large. This is, and that just sent where, a payment was due and it didn't go through because of this and because of that. And then I couldn't do that because I have to do. Anyways, it just sent me into a tizzy. So, and sending that into a tizzy, just like whatever, I had a deadline. I didn't meet the deadline because of everything else that happened. And I just like, okay, that, what am I going to do? It's going to take me a little bit. I might go to another company and then just, I have an old iPhone 11. Like, oh my God, that's not even old, but I have an iPhone 11. I could probably use that and go on to, and get a, phone line and do that. So, so a lot of craziness like that, setting you into sort of different directions. The job interview, I sent the woman an email. I haven't heard back from her. It's been this day 2, so I'm just sort of tossing it up. I didn't get the job, mainly because I couldn't start this weekend, and she probably doesn't like that I don't have a phone and you got to get a hold of me by, whatever, by email. I'm not too worried. One door closes, another one opens. I was excited about it, but it is what it is, moving forward. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move forward, along with this. And, that's just the way it is. Things are just really sloppy right now and just going crazy. You're going to, I had a few people contact me and like, oh my God, what did you think about the Jews? And I don't think fucking anything about the Jews. Oh, the tunnels. Well, I just laughed. I said, I mean, that's just distraction right there. That's just distraction. You know who else has tunnels? The Masonic Temple. You know who else has tunnels? The Catholic Church. Every institution, the White House, our Congress, everything, has tunnels underneath there. Disneyland has tunnels underneath there too. New York, New York, underneath New York, they have huge tunnels. I mean, they used to take money. I don't know if you ever remember a cartoon. There's a cartoon once, and they showed, and it was you don't think of anything of these old cartoons, but anyways, this cartoon showed where money came in and it said it was for France, and then France took the money, and then Germany wanted the gold, so they had to bring it back to the center and then go. So it was the same gold everybody was sharing, but they acted like it was all new gold, just to inflate everything. It was an old cartoon, but they went through tunnels, and these tunnels that they were building were like less than 6 months old or some kind of bullshit. They could have been used for anything, but it's a distraction. It's another distraction, that's out there. And I kind of laughed at it. Same with something else came across where people are spotting UFOs everywhere, weird cloud formations and stuff. You know what? And then somebody was hiking somewhere and they said, look at 10 foot. And I'm looking at it. I said, it looks like a hiker who actually has just walking with one of the poles. I think at this point, if an alien landed in my front yard, I'd go out and greet it and ask it if it, do you want coffee or tea? What do you want, buddy? It's just hilarious. But those are the distractions that they're going to be doing. No one's talking to you about the taxes that are going up and the income tax that is going to be taken off people's checks next year, or the starting of this year, I should say. So, the amount that they're going to be deducting off of people is going to be. And if they didn't deduct enough off you, of course, you're going to be paying, right? And so there's that's going on because the government just is utilizing us like little fucking Serbs and trying to tax as much as they can get out of them so they can go on bloody trips.
Have no government.
Yeah, there is no government, as Steve says. Look at freelance. Oh, that woman, I'm sorry. She just annoys the hell out of me. But when Rebel News was trying to interview her, a cop came and bounced an undercover, her security cop, which is the RCMP, came and bumped him out of the way and then arrested him. Like, that should be like headline news. You think other news would be covering that because that's freedom of speech. Like it's deliberate. You could see that he did it deliberately to get him out of the way. And she's just laughing. I'm just like, you don't wish negative shit on people, but sometimes you look at them like, when the fuck are you going to fall? Because it just gets to that point, and that's what we're feeling. We're feeling the overwhelmness. We're feeling it. But this is only the beginning. Pluto goes into Aquarius. We're going to start seeing some other craziness that's going to come in, and a lot more is going to get nutty. And you won't be able to hide. You'll have to face it because you have to wake up and say, okay, what am I going to do about it? Now, I know my little naysayers out there and saying, oh, Mama, you're so negative. Why are you talking so negative? It's awareness, honey. It's awareness. That's what it is. You want to be aware of that so that you can make yourself in a position that is good, that you have your community, that you know where you stand within your spirituality. And don't be spiritually bypassing. You feel like shit. I feel like shit. You feel like, okay, things aren't going well. Okay, things aren't going well. It's not, oh, well, it's like, okay, shit, it's a lot. Yeah, I got to deal with this stuff, right? And move forward from it. And that's living the life, but you could still, because the 5D is here. It's in your head. It's not in this world. It's not the world. It's not, this world is 3D. That's what people got to understand. The world is 3D. The 5D's here. That's where the 5D is. And to tap into that and bring it down into the earth, with you still having to do with the shit that you have to do. You still got to clean the toilet. You still got to do the dishes. You still got to do the groceries. But it's in the energy that you put forward and how you are doing it. That's the thing. Yes, this is a wounds that are coming through, that are getting squeezed out like a big boil. And they have to get secreted. They have to get pulled out. All of these layers have to come out in order for us to have something new. You can't have something new and build it on old shit. Like, I'm sorry for people who live out in St. Albert and those places like that. They're built up out of garbage, an old garbage thing that was there that they covered up in the late 60s, early 70s. I remember my dad talking about it. And, you're building houses on shit. Some people are having houses that, how come my house is sinking? Well, yeah, it's built on garbage. So you can't build a new world on garbage. It's just like you can't build your spirituality on your garbage. You got to look at your garbage and clean it out. And sometimes that takes a while to build on your garbage. Nobody wants to look at their garbage. You know, this is how I see it. It's like when you first come in and you're awakening, it's like this cute little energy comes in, and it's like, oh, look at me, I'm just so wonderful, so great. And then bang, all the other shit has to come pouring out. And you're just like, oh my God. But that's okay. That's what makes the beauty of who you are. That makes that understanding. So now you have a better understanding for other people and where they are and what they are doing. You know, it's really, it's not an easy trek right now. You know, it's kind of hard. Excuse me, my little nose is running. I feel it. So stand firm, stand in your love, let your light shine. You know, it's not an easy one right now, you know, and today's not an easy one. It's like a little bit nutty. Doesn't help that the weather is like, I don't know, fucking stupid. Um, you know, and hey, minus 40 something or plus 40 something. I mean, either extremes are pretty crazy. So, you know, it's trying to find something in between. So, on that note, if you are wanting to book a reading, let me know. I am taking appointments right now. Well, not right now, but I will be. I can take appointments. I can book people in starting next week. I do have 3 sessions for $250, so you can get 3 readings or coaching sessions. My readings are coaching sessions. That's what I'm going to say. And book on in. So 3 of them for $250, which is good because if you just want one, it's $180. It's regular price. So you have a choice. I could do the 180 or I could do the 250. You know, and then get 2 more readings on top of the one that I'm already getting. So there you guys go. Have a blessed one. Be safe out there. Bundle up. Take your vitamin C. I know I am. I'm also have licorice tea here. Stand tall, stand firm, be love. And you know, I just gotta say, just watch out for other people out there that are kind of fucked up in their head right now. And some people are going to take things a little bit further. And don't get caught up when you see a whole bunch of stuff on TV. Here's my thing. You see it and you see people run into it. Run the other way. Remember, it's what I tell you all the time. Run the other way. Everybody's going on that little alien ship. Everybody's, oh, this is the next best thing. No, run the other way. Oh, they're building a tunnel. No, run the other way. So, anyways, we'll talk to you soon. God bless and the goddess bless you. Bye bye, everybody. Love you all. Have a great day. Enjoy.